Hi beautiful souls, so I recorded this video at this beautiful spot, but the wind messed up the audio, so I re-recorded the audio, so the video and the audio aren't syncing completely, but nevertheless I hope this is a practice where you feel like you can really connect with your body. So if you feel like moving today and you feel energetic, this practice is for you. Otherwise, I would invite you to check out one of our other videos that has a bit more of a gentle flow, because this is quite active today. So if you feel ready, you may bring yourself into a comfortable seated position if you haven't done it already, and start looking around into your space where you are right now. And gently soften the gaze when you feel comfortable, or even closing your eyes and turning your awareness inwards and focusing on your breathing. How is your breath right now? Maybe placing one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, really checking in with how you are feeling in this moment. Drawing in a deep inhale towards your belly and exhaling, maybe sighing it out through the mouth. Another deep inhale. Expand and exhale, release. Maybe you would like to set an intention for this practice today. And if nothing comes to mind, I invite you to join my intention if that resonates, which is I allow myself to connect with my body through movement. With your next inhale, you may bring up your arms towards the sky, and exhale, you twist open towards the right side. Inhaling here and lengthening the spine, and exhaling, twisting a little deeper. With your next inhale, you bring up your right arm up towards the sky, and with your exhale, you place it on the opposite thigh, rounding your back. Inhaling into the shoulder space and exhaling, releasing the arms. Inhaling, bring your arms back up to the sky, and exhaling, twisting open towards the left side. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale, twist a little bit deeper. With your next inhale, you lift up your left hand up towards the sky, and exhale, you round your back, placing your hand on the opposite leg, rounding the back, inhaling into the shoulder space, and exhaling, releasing the posture. Inhaling, bringing both hands towards the sky, and exhaling, bringing your hands in front of your heart. Bringing your fingertips away from you and towards yourself for a little warm up in your wrists. Or maybe interlacing them and rotating them one way and the other right way as well. Placing your hands back onto your thighs. And with your next inhale, with your next exhale, you bring your head towards your right shoulder for a gentle stretch on the left side of your neck. Really feeling the opening there, and coming back to center, switching sides, bringing your head towards your left shoulder, and gently coming back to center, and coming into your tabletop position. Starting with warming up the spine here, inhaling, arching your back and gazing up towards the sky, and exhaling, rounding the back. Inhale, arching and gazing up, and exhaling, rounding your back. Do this 2 more times on your own pace, really connecting the movement with your breath. And gently coming back to center. Tucking your toes in the mat and walking your hands a little bit more forward. And gently shifting your hips up towards the sky into your first downward facing dog. And really feel into this first downward dog. Feel what you need here. Maybe it's some movement, maybe it's stillness, stretching by bending and extending the knees. Focusing on pushing the floor away, shoulders away from the ears, lengthening the spine, reaching with your tailbone up towards the sky. And with your next exhale, you gently walk yourself up towards the front of the mat. Really controlled, and when you arrive there, really just dangle forward and feel into what you need here as well, keeping a soft bend in the knees, maybe grabbing the opposite elbows, shifting your weight from left to right. And with your next inhale, you gently roll yourself back up to standing position into Tadasana, which looks like the following. Really spreading the toes out wide in the mat, lifting up your kneecaps, engaging your quads, engaging your core, and looking forward. Arms alongside your body, a little bit away, spreading out your fingers. And with your next inhale, you bring your hands towards the sky. And exhale, you fold forward, letting your heart lead. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward, place your hands in the mat. Inhale, step into plank. And exhale, knees, chest, chin towards the ground. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Connecting with your breath, pushing the floor away. Inhale, lift up your right leg, and exhale, step your foot in between your hands, lower your left knee down towards the ground, and gaze towards the front, shoulders away from the ears, opening the chest. Inhale here, and exhale, step your left leg alongside your right and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold forward again. Inhale all the way up towards the sky, and exhale, bring your hands in front of your heart space and alongside your body into Tadasana. We will do this on the other side as well. Inhaling, lifting up both hands towards the sky, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, place your hands into the mat. Inhale, step into plank. And exhale, knees, chest, chin towards the ground. Inhale into cobra. And exhale, come into downward facing dog. Connecting with your breath again. With your body, your vessel. Now inhaling, lifting up your left leg, and exhaling, stepping your foot in between your hands, lowering your right knee down towards the ground, and gazing towards the front. Inhale here, and with your exhale, you step your right foot alongside your left and you fold forward. Inhaling halfway up, and exhaling, folding forward again. With your next inhale, you come up all the way, arms towards the sky, and exhaling, bringing your palms in front of your heart space and alongside your body. Maybe shaking it out a little bit, shaking all the tension out and away from your body. Coming back into Tadasana. Inhaling, lifting up both hands towards the sky, and exhaling, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold forward. Place your hands in the mat and inhale, step into plank. Maybe knees, chest, chin, or half chaturanga or full chaturanga down towards the ground. Inhaling, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhaling towards downward facing dog. And maybe you would like to connect with your ujjayi breathing, the ocean breath, making a constriction in the throat. Inhaling, lifting up your right leg. Exhaling, bending the knee and rotating your knee in the sky for an opening in the hips. Inhaling, bringing your leg back up towards the sky. And with your exhale, you step your foot in between your hands and you stay high with your knee. You gaze towards the front. And with your inhale, you bring your left heel down towards the ground and you cartwheel your hands open to a warrior 2 position. Make sure that the alignment is good here, that you can still see your big toe, that your tailbone is drawing towards the ground, your upper body is straight and centered, shoulders away from the ears, and gazing over your right middle finger towards the front. Inhale, flip the palm and exhale, reverse your warrior, gazing towards the sky. Your next inhale, you straighten your right leg, reach your right arm forward, and exhale, you twist into a triangle pose, really keeping length in the sides of your body and reaching one hand towards the ground and with your left towards the sky. Don't try to touch the floor, but really keeping length in your triangle here. With your next exhale, you bend your right knee and place your right hand towards the ground. With your left, you reach forward and you gaze towards the ground for an extended side angle. With your next inhale, you come back up into a warrior 2 position, and with your exhale, you cartwheel your hands down towards the ground. Inhale, step into plank. Exhale, choose your option to go down towards the floor. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, move into your downward facing dog. And connecting with your body, connecting with your breath. If you feel like you need a moment of rest, you can always come into child pose. Inhale, lift up your left leg, and exhale, bend your left knee and make circles in the air, opening the hips, maybe the other way around as well. With your inhale, you lift up your left leg, and with your exhale, you step your foot in between your hands. Inhale, bring your right heel down towards the mat and cartwheel your hands open into a warrior 2 position. And making sure the alignment is again in the right position. Can you still see your big toe, drawing your tailbone towards the ground, engaging your core. Your upper body is centered, shoulders away from the ears, gazing over your left hand. Inhale, flip the palm, and exhale, reverse your warrior, gazing towards the sky. With your next inhale, you straighten your left leg and you reach with your arm forward. And with your exhale, you come into a triangle pose. Reaching your right arm towards the sky and with your left arm down towards the ground, keeping a micro bend in the knee, lengthening your upper body. With your exhale, you bend your left leg, you place your left hand on the floor, and with your right, you reach forward for an extended side angle. Inhaling, coming back into warrior 2 position. And with your exhale, you cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Inhale, you step into plank. Exhale, find your way down towards the ground. Inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, come into downward facing dog. And gently with your next exhale, you bring your knees down towards the ground, your hips towards your heels into your child pose. Really connecting with your breath, with your body, and with the earth. allowing your heartbeat to gently slow down. Gently coming back into a tabletop position, bringing your knees a little bit more towards the back, and with your exhale you bring your upper body down towards the ground as well, laying on your belly, creating a soft pillow with your hands where your forehead may rest on, and shifting your hips from side to side for gentle release in the lower back. Feel how you're being carried by Mother Earth. Feel how your body is in connection with the ground. With your next inhale, you place your hands under your shoulders and you push your upper body up, and you create a 90-degree angle with your right leg. And bring your left hand underneath your right armpit, lower your left shoulder down towards the ground, and you twist open with your upper body towards the sky for a really deep twist. It's a quite intense twist, so make sure that you feel comfortable and see if you need any props here. It's okay if your shoulder is hovering above the ground. Gently rolling back onto your belly and switching legs, bringing your left leg into a 90-degree angle, reaching with your arm underneath your left armpit, lowering your right shoulder and twisting open towards the sky, gazing towards the left side, and feeling how your body is being carried here. And again, it's okay if your shoulder is hovering above the ground. And instead of rolling back onto your belly, you may find your way onto laying on your back, bringing both legs into the sky, into a 90-degree angle for your happy baby pose, grabbing the outside of your feet. Maybe shifting your weight from left to right. Maybe you prefer stillness here. And then gently finding your way into Shavasana. And if you feel like you still want to do a pose before your final resting pose, I invite you to do so. Maybe you would like to cover yourself up and put something warm on your body. And if you do feel ready to come into Shavasana, you may bring your feet into the outside corners of the mat, your arms a little bit away from your body, shoulders away from your ears. Maybe you want to wiggle a bit to really settle in. Drawing in a deep inhale towards your belly and exhaling, releasing the breath, allowing your body to rest here for a moment. This is for you to really enjoy these moments of rest and calmness. Whenever you hear my voice again, I will be guiding you out of this Shavasana. For now, I invite you to really enjoy this moment. Gently bringing your awareness back into your body. Maybe drawing in a deep inhale again, awakening, arriving back here. Start wiggling your hands, your fingers, your toes, your ankles. Maybe your arms, your legs. Maybe you would like to stretch yourself out really long. Or maybe you would like to hug yourself and make yourself small. When you feel ready, you may gently roll onto your left side. And you feel like giving yourself a hug and sending yourself some warmth and love. I invite you to do this. And when you feel cold, you may gently push yourself back up into a seated position, keeping your eyes closed for one more moment. And connecting with your body. How are you feeling right now? Maybe placing one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Connecting with your physical body. With your next inhale, you bring both hands towards the sky, bring the palms together, and exhaling, bringing them in front of your third eye for clear and loving thoughts. Bringing them in front of your heart space for clear and loving intentions. And bringing them in front of your mouth for clear and loving communication, sending out wonderful energy to all beings everywhere. Thank you, beautiful soul, for practicing with me today. And it would really mean the world for me and Lily if you could like this video or give a comment or subscribe to our channel. And I hope this practice helped you to really get back into your body. And I hope to see you very soon, my love. Thank you.